You look in the mirror and all you see is failure. Disappointment. The wreckage of what could have been. You think this is rock bottom. You think this is where the story ends. No. This is where it begins. Right here, right now, in the dirt, in the silence, in the dark. They wrote you off. Laughed behind your back. Said you'd never make it. And maybe, for a while, you believed them. Maybe the weight of their words crushed something inside you. But if you're still breathing, you're still dangerous. You're still in the fight. Pain. Yeah, I know pain. Not the kind that fades with a pill. I'm talking about the kind that carves itself into your bones. That whispers in your ear when you're alone. But that pain, it's not your enemy. It's your forge. It's where warriors are made. You want light? Become it. You want strength? Bleed for it. No one's coming to save you. No one's handing you anything. This world respects results. And results are built in the silence, in the struggle, in the nights where sleep feels like betrayal. I've walked through that fire. I've screamed with no one listening. I've been broken, bent, burned, but never buried. And every time I hit the floor, something inside me refused to stay down. That voice, that fire, that stubborn flicker in the dark that says, not yet. You don't rise when it's easy. You rise when it's hell. You rise when your mind is at war with your body and your heart's about to quit. You rise when everything in you says give up, but something deeper says, just one more step. You want purpose. Earn it. You want peace. Fight for it. Because nobody hands you meaning. You carve it out of the chaos with bloody hands and a heart that refuses to die. You don't need permission to be great. You need hunger. Discipline. Relentlessness. Scars. Let them show. Let them speak. Each one is proof that you survived what should have ended you. And if you're still standing, then you're not done. You're just getting started. The world wants to break you. It wants to grind you into the dirt, make you believe that there's nothing left. But that's exactly when you get up, when it seems impossible. That's when you strike, when everyone else is waiting for the light to shine. You make your own light. You carve it from the rubble of your past and burn it into the sky. Every bruise, every tear, every sleepless night, it's not wasted. It's the foundation. You build on that. You rise on that. You learn to walk in the shadows because, in the end, the shadows are the only place where the real warriors are forged. When the world is loud, drown it out with your silence. When the storm rages, stand still. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need a crowd. You just need the fight inside you to be louder than anything else. You'll see people fall. Some will quit. Some will fade into the darkness they were always afraid of. But not you. You look fear in the eye, smile, and say, I've been here before. You'll lose friends. You'll lose battles. Hell, you might even lose parts of yourself. But the one thing you'll never lose is the hunger to rise. The hunger to be more than what you were yesterday. So, don't listen to the doubters. Don't listen to the voices that want to tell you that you're not enough. Because you are more than enough. You are the storm, the fire, the unbreakable force that's been lying dormant, waiting to rise. And when you rise, not just for you, but for every single person who's ever been told they don't have what it takes, they'll know who you are. They'll know the power of someone who refuses to be broken. And they'll watch as you rise from the shadows, because you don't just survive the darkness. You own it. So let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them believe you'll fall. Because what they don't know is this. Every time they think you've hit the ground, you're only building momentum to rise higher than they ever imagined. You will face moments of doubt. You will question everything you've done, every step you've taken, every breath you've fought for. But that's when you dig deeper. When you reach into the very core of yourself and find what no one else can see, that quiet, untamable strength. You will fight battles no one knows about. You'll shed tears no one will witness. You'll stand in the mirror some days, wondering if you've lost everything that ever mattered. But the truth is, you're just shedding what no longer serves you. You're carving your true self from the rubble, the failure, the pain. Every setback, every heartbreak, every betrayal, they are all pieces of the puzzle. You have been sculpted by the universe itself, shaped by the fires of your past. And you'll rise, stronger and sharper, because you've faced what others run from. The world will always try to box you in, to define you by your failures, your weaknesses, your past. But you are not what you've been through. You are who you choose to become. And the moment you decide to rise, to push beyond your limits, the world can't touch you. You'll become an unstoppable force, a storm that no one can stand against. You will hear people talk about you. They will try to drag you down with their negativity, their doubts, their fear. But remember this, their opinion does not define you. It is only a reflection of their own insecurities. So let them talk. Let them judge. You'll keep moving forward while they stay stuck in the past. When you rise from the shadows, you will leave behind everything that tried to break you. You will rise not only for yourself but for everyone who ever believed in you, for everyone who was ever told they couldn't. Because in your rise, you'll inspire 1,000 others to do the same.
So as you stand there, in the aftermath of the struggle, don't look back. Don't dwell on what was lost. Look ahead. Look at the future you've just begun to build. And know, with every breath, with every step, you are not just surviving. You are becoming. You will rise from the darkness, and the world will have no choice but to watch. This is your moment. This is your time. The shadows can no longer define you. Now is the time to become who you were always meant to be. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to rise from the shadows, then take action now. Follow the path of relentless resilience, subscribe to Obsidian Resolves to keep your fire burning, and share this with anyone who needs to hear this today. Let's rise together, because the journey doesn't end here, it's only just beginning.